Okay, so another little short video of a girl misleading the general public. Why I disagree with balance trainers. Correcting reactivity. Duh. I don't believe in suppressing behaviors. So if this dog wants to lunge at another dog, you don't believe in suppressing the lunging, right? So part of what a correction does is it tells the dog that is not acceptable behavior. This is what I want you to do. So, for instance, I have Ginger here today. She's a shepherd mix, about a year-old puppy that likes to bark at things, right? People walking with their dogs, bark, bark, bark. So last week, she barks. I give a leash correction. She looks at me. I say, "Yeah, that's a good girl," and I reward her with food. Today, when she's getting dropped off, now she hasn't been here all weekend, but today, first thing she does, somebody's walking by with a dog. She barks, turns and looks at me. Aha! So I suppressed the multiple barks. She does the one bark, then she looks at me, and I say, "Hey, that's a good girl. That's what I like you looking at." Would I like her not to bark at all? Sure, because it's unnecessary. The dog bark. So one bark, two barks, not a big deal. It's the wah 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 wah. So what could I do? I could stand there and I could throw a bunch of food on the ground 7 million times, have her eat a piece of food and not look at the dogs, which is what they like you to do. Or I can correct the behavior we don't like and then reward the behavior we do like. So there are things that need to be suppressed. You don't need to bark and lunge at dogs. Bark annoyingly, I should say. It's not a big deal. So suppressing behaviors in and of itself, just like I've always said, punishment isn't inherently bad. It's the way you do it. But then I'm watching this guy's doing this guy's program, and he busts out the dictionary definitions, and he says that punishment is a punitive thing. There's no corrective action in that. Dude, see this crap? You can go over there, you just can't pull my arm out, dude. Come on, boy. And anyways, point being, after corrections, the dog doesn't hate you. The dog stops doing those behaviors. Unless you're not matching the energy. If you're going way too light on the energy, the dog's gonna keep doing the behavior. If you're going way too hard on the energy, the dog's gonna freak out. If you do just enough, what's appropriate, dog's gonna be fine. See, that's fine, dude. You're not yanking me out. When we're in the grass, you can be whatever side you want. You just can't pull. Can't pull my arm out going that way. Anyways, things are not as big of a deal as the left tries to make it seem. They're trying to make themselves seem more virtuous. When, if you're not using actual dog communication, then come on. I mean, you guys know I use a ton of food. I think food is the language barrier breaker, right? But your energy is more important. The language that they use is more important than the language that we want to use.